Hello, my name is Tristan Acevedo and this is my video journal. Today is Sunday, August 15th of 2021, and it has been a couple of days since I recorded one of these. So let me fill you in. I think the last one I recorded was on Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll start with Friday. Friday was a pretty good day for the most part. Sorry, there's a storm brewing outside, and the flagpole outside my window is going pretty hard. But Friday was a good day for the most part. It started out pretty decent and then pretty quickly turned pretty sour. I had work Friday and it was day 3 of 7 days that I am scheduled in a row. And I don't know what was going on or what was happening, but pretty quickly I was over it. I got in at 10, and by 10:45 I had already had to change my shirt 2 times because I just continued to get engine oil all over me for no reason. And at one point I headbutted something or hit my head on something. I don't really know, but I started bleeding pretty good on my head. It stopped pretty quickly, so it's nothing major to worry about. But so overall, Friday just not a great day of work, which was whatever. I mean, it can't all be winners, right? So then I had rehearsal that night after work, so I drove straight from work to rehearsal, and I was already out of it, already had been having a shit day at work, and was just not really super in the mood to do much of anything, much less act happy and whatever, and put on that mask. Whoa. But hell yeah, I love thunder, but I just wasn't really feeling it, and it kind of showed on my face. I had what I like to call resting sad face because I have depression, so whenever I'm not actively trying to make my face look a certain way, I kind of just look really fucking sad. So that wasn't all that great. And then on my way home from rehearsal is when my depression hit really hard. I started getting really bad intrusive thoughts, and if you don't know what that is, intrusive thoughts are kind of like daydreams, but usually pretty awful. Pretty awful stuff. I don't really want to get too much into it, just because I feel like that's a little too personal, and I know my mom watches these, and I don't really want her to be concerned about my safety, but I ended up being alright. I made it home and spoke with my friend Morgan, and she kind of helped me calm down and realize I was just having a like a depression attack, basically, where everything just kind of concaved really quickly, and I took a really bad downward spiral very fast, and it was rough. I ended up feeling really nauseous, and after everything was said and done, and I had a hard time falling asleep because I felt so sick because I had been so sad for so long, and it was starting to really mess with my body. I don't know if you can hear me over the rain. I don't really care. I'm not reshooting this, but so that was a bit rough. Saturday was a bit of a better day. It was a better day at work. It was busy as all get out yesterday, but that was kind of good. Wow. But it was pretty good that it was pretty busy, because I'm gonna have to move this closer. It was pretty good that it was pretty busy because it took my mind off of everything else that was going on up here. So I kind of just threw myself into my work and what I was doing, and so that kind of worked out. And then I didn't have rehearsal that night because I had actually worked through the rehearsal time that was scheduled for Saturday, because I did have rehearsal scheduled, but I ended up not being able to go because I had work. So I kind of just came home. I'm gonna have to hold it. Oh! I'm gonna have to hold it because I don't want it bouncing around, you know. But I ended up just coming home and eating some dinner with my aunt and uncle, and yeah, ended up going to bed pretty early because I had to work early today. So now we're circling back. Now we can talk about today. Today was a numb day. And that happens sometimes. It's a day where I just, wow, don't mind my hair, I just showered, but it's a day where I kind of don't feel anything. Again, it was super busy today, because we only had two guys on, me and one other guy, and I'm still learning, so I'm not the quickest yet at working on cars and doing these checks and inspections and everything. I'm not super fast at it yet, but I'm getting better, which is good. But yeah, so I really couldn't think of too much else other than work. And even when I was doing stuff that was more muscle memory, like tires, I'm to the point with doing tires, like changing tires and putting new tires on, mounting and balancing and whatever. I'm kind of at the point where I can just do it without thinking about it. So even when I was doing stuff like that, I didn't really feel much of anything, good or bad, and I didn't really think of anything really good or bad. I was just thinking about what I had to do next and whatever, which isn't necessarily good, because humans need to feel emotion. It's what makes us human. So when you don't feel that, it's kind of hard to get a gauge on how you're doing. But after work, I had rehearsal again tonight. So I went straight from work to rehearsal, and I was just not there mentally because I'm just so exhausted. I'm so tired. I worked from 8 5:30 to 5:30, 5:45-ish. And then went straight to rehearsal, and I just couldn't get into it for some reason. I just really wanted to go home and go to bed because I know I still have 2 more days left of that 7 days, of that 7-day stretch, and then Wednesday I will have the day off, which is nice. But yeah, that's pretty much been it the last couple of days. This storm is making me really happy. I love rain and thunder, and hopefully it'll help me sleep tonight, because I have not been sleeping very well at all the past couple nights, which is very interesting considering how tired I've been. But yeah, I hope you're doing good, whoever is watching this. I hope you're doing good. I hope you have had a good weekend. And I'll try and be better about doing this every day. Or maybe I'll do this every couple days and just do a catch-up ditty like I did today. I don't really know. This is just a journal, so it might just be whenever I have stuff to talk about, so we can avoid the 2-minute long journals. I don't know, but I hope you have a good day tomorrow, and if I don't see you, I hope you have a good day Tuesday as well. But until then, be good, be kind, don't forget to give a shit. Good night.